gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to take a look at a tank that not many people really want. It is the T95E2. Now, I'm not saying that this tank is really bad, or I'm not also saying this tank is really good, but it is the tank that no one really cares about. Like, literally, whoever talks about this tank, nobody ever mentions this tank. Nobody even mentions, like, it's a really bad tank, and no one really mentions it's a really good tank. It's just one of those tanks that nobody cares about. Now, of course, I just want to add that I am making this video because a sub wanted me to make it. So if you do want me to make a particular video, put it in the comments below, and occasionally I might make it. Just like the guy that asked me to make this video, he asked me very nicely, so I was like, okay, if that's the video you want. It's been a video I haven't done for a very long time. So here we go, the T95E2. And also in the description, you will find links to my merch, my obviously new merch that is for sale that you can buy. So head over to the Peaky Apparel Instagram website, you know, just go and buy your wife something. Go and buy your wife or your girlfriend a meadsy69 hoodie. Why not? Or a mug, because that is what I am. But back to the video. So the T95E2, it is an American medium tank. And again, you don't really see too much of it. When it does come for sale, to be honest, it does come fairly cheap. Like 5k gold, something like that for a tier 8 tank is acceptable. So I don't mind paying for this tank. It's not about not paying for it. It's not about being too expensive. It's just about like, you know, there's better tanks. There is better tanks out there, and it's kind of a boring tank to play. Now, the armor profile, I mean, 127 millimeters on your turret, but you do have that massive hatch on top that is easily pennable. So you do have to bear that in mind. Your whole armor is only 95, but you can still actually get some bounces on the armor, which you're going to see only a few times in game. So the DPM, fairly good actually. The reload's really good. DPM 2672. That is just a 5-second reload. You've got 180 AP pen, 268 heat pen. So I mean, you could run this with calibrated shells and you'll get close to 300 heat pen, which is really nice, and it won't affect the DPM too much because the reload is already low anyway. So I would probably run this with calibrated shells. You've got 225 alpha on your AP, 190 on your heat, and 270 on your HE. Aim time is okay at 3.1, and the dispersion, again, is okay. Nothing special at 0.308, and it does have a very nice 9 degrees of gun depression. Now, the top speed on this is 48 kilometers per hour, but if I'm honest, it does kind of feel sluggish. I'm not going to lie. Wait, what have Wargaming done? They've changed the replays to priceless memories. Seriously, what have they done there? Yeah, I mean, it's nothing special about the tank. It's got nice DPM and nice reload, but apart from that, that is basically it. I mean, the tank is boring. I'm not saying the tank is bad, but the tank is boring. So yeah, there's plenty of other medium tanks in tier 8 that I would definitely pick over this. But it doesn't mean that you can't go out there and wreck the enemy team. It doesn't mean that you can't perform well in this tank. So we're just going to have a couple of little games. I mean, the damage is nothing special, but it's just a couple of little games just to kind of showcase what the tank is capable of. So most of the enemy now have gone to the left side. Now, I've only started pushing because the enemy have one light tank and one medium. Now, on the minimap by bases A, there was the medium tank. So I decided to push this T49. Now, I only managed to get one shot, which is 189 alpha. And now the T49 is gone. There goes the Gravedigger as well. So already 2 tanks down. 1 minute gone and 2 tanks down. So now I'm going to go and try to get behind the enemy. And again, they're not not going to last very long. I mean, 2 minutes this game is, like, it's very, very quick. So there goes the T25-2, and now again I'm just going to start pushing on to get behind the enemy tanks. Now I'm going to run into the Borzik, a nice full hit point Borzik, so of course we are going to use HE. So 282 damage there, 338, and at this point obviously I don't care about being shot at all. He can aim and aim and aim, and I'm just going to make it a little bit difficult for him. I'm going to wiggle, and we do manage to get a bounce. We got 600 bounce, which is, you know, I wasn't expecting that, but even if I wouldn't get the bounce, I really did not care at this point with just 2 tanks left alive. That there was a silly bounce, but again, I just need to aim a lot more better. So there goes that guy, pretty much is almost dead, and I am going to get that shot into the Persian. So yeah, I mean, we don't get the kill, 600 bounce, not 2.2k damage. It was a very, very easy game. I mean, it was a very, very easy game. And that's for the thing with this tank. I mean, I don't know how I got 1200 block there when in game it said 600. I see that at the end of the game. Like, how did I get 1200 block? Unless he shot HE and was 12. I don't know. I really don't know, but that's what it says. So with this tank, it is a very difficult tank to carry. It's a very difficult tank to carry. I mean, there are some tier 8s out there that can carry a lot more easier. Like, if you're alone against 3 tanks, you can comfortably carry. But if I'm alone against 3 tanks in this tank, I wouldn't be confident. I wouldn't be confident. I mean, if you do have that 9 degrees of gun depression, so you can kind of go hold down, but then you've still got that hatch on top. So even though you've got 9 degrees of gun depression, if you go hold down, they will be able to shoot you on the hatch, but you won't be able to shoot them because that hatch just stands out. You can see this hatch from the next map. Like, that's how big this is, the hatch is. And even here, like, we're just getting destroyed. We are destroyed. I mean, me and this Leo are both destroying this guy, but the amount of hit points I've lost, I mean, yes, I bounced sort of 200, but it's not a lot. It really isn't a lot of bounces. So now I'm literally on 1,000 damage and I'm only on 400 hit points. And yeah, that's it wasn't too well, but that was a nice high roll against the Annihilator. So we decided, we're just going to sit back, and again, a bounce here. Stupid bounce. Very annoying when you get bounces like that. You clearly hit something that you should pen, and again, you get shots like that pen, and I didn't think that should pen. So right now it is a 5 versus 4. The enemy are now pushing that Charioteer and the AT7. So I really want to get behind the enemy very, very quickly, but I don't want to get there too quick so they turn and I'm a one-shot to some of these guys. I mean, the G2 can absolutely destroy me, the Annihilator can absolutely destroy me, and the SMV can absolutely destroy me. So I do need to be very, very careful. So as I've said, I'm going to come back, and again, I think I pretty much hit him exactly the same place as I hit him the first time. A stupid bounce, a very stupid bounce. So now it is a 3 versus 2. I really don't want to come out because that SMV could destroy me. Even though he's a one-shot, I don't want to come out. I prefer just to see what he's doing. Yep, he's looking at me, so I'm not even going to attempt to go for that guy. Like, you can stay there. I don't need to go for you right now. You can stay there and go for more easier targets, hence the Annihilator there. So I'm just going to stay, wait for him. Luckily, he turns, and we do manage to take him out. And obviously now I really want to go for that Chieftain because he has the better DPM. And he can actually get away. So I'm going to try to get a shot on him. We do manage to clear him. And now it just leaves the SMV, who is a one-shot. So I'm going to come out. Again, that was risky. If he would have killed me there, it would have been game over. But we got the win. So as you can see, it's nothing special. The tank really isn't anything special. Is it worth buying? Probably not. Even though it is cheap at around 5k gold when it does come for sale, maybe 4.5k gold, but it's a tank that you're not going to play. Like, if you're searching for mastery badges and you want to collect as many, and you're a collector, you want to collect as many tanks as you can, then this is going to be one of those tanks that you play to get the mastery badge and then you're not going to play it anymore. So I don't even know if I think I do have the mastery badge on this tank actually. Let's just have a look. So you can see like 5 games, that's all I played, and I have got the mastery. So I've had this tank a very, very long time, like a very long time. But yet, I've only had 5 battles in the tank. So that is how boring the tank is for me. So yeah, even though it is cheap, if you've got 5k gold sitting around, then okay, if you want to buy it, it's not a shit tank. It's just a boring tank, and there are plenty of other tanks that are better than this tank. So there you go, to my YouTube subscriber who requested this video. I hope you enjoyed it. For now, I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With